Welcome back. I'm now joined by Serenity Marabito, who's an oncology nurse navigator over at St. Mary's Cancer Center. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So May is Melanoma Awareness Month, yes. Which is a big deal, especially here in Colorado.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So talk about, for people who don't know, what exactly is melanoma?
Yeah, so unfortunately melanoma is the most deadly of all of the skin cancers, and basically it's just when the pigmented part of your skin becomes cancerous.
Okay, now how big of a problem is melanoma?
It's a big deal. In the United States alone this year, about 100,000 people are going to be diagnosed with melanoma.
Wow.
Yeah, about 1,700 people will die from it, and it's actually the most common cancer diagnosed in folks between the ages of 15 and 25.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
15 and 25?
15 and 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are symptoms? If someone has melanoma, how would they know?
So the biggest things to remember are your A, B, C, D, and E. So A stands for asymmetrical, and that just means if you took that mole and you folded it in half, that it wouldn't meet, it wouldn't match. B is your border of that mole, so if the border is kind of crooked or smudged or looks like it's running off the edge, then that would be another sign of melanoma. C is the color, so oftentimes those moles are purple and blue and black and brown, they're not just a nice pink or tan color. D stands for diameter, so a mole should be no more than 6 millimeters in size, which an easy way to remember that is just the end of a pencil eraser. So if you've got a mole that's bigger than that, you might want to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And then E is evolution. If you've got a mole that's changing and evolving, you're going to want to keep an eye on that. That's another warning sign.
A, B, C, D, E.
A, B, C, D, E, exactly.
Perfect. Okay, now what causes melanoma? I mean, how can you avoid this?
Yeah, sun exposure. That's going to be your main thing that's going to cause your melanoma. So sunburns that blister are the #1 thing, especially at a young age. So moms and dads of young kids, you've got to lather those babies up and really instill that into your teenagers moving forward. In fact, just 5 blistering suntans in a lifetime can increase your chance of melanoma by 80%.
Wow.
So yeah, so mainly it's that sun exposure, tanning beds, not being in the shade, and then really using no sunscreen. Those are your top things.
My mom always said I got to put my sunscreen on.
I know, it's hard, but you got to do it.
Yeah, so now if someone does find out that they have melanoma, what are their treatment options moving forward?
So it really depends on the stage that they're diagnosed with. I mean, melanoma can be very curable if it's caught early, and simply it's just removed, it's just excised. Stages further along, you might have to have lymph nodes removed, and then sometimes you have to have systemic therapy in the form of IV chemotherapy or even targeted oral therapy.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now, being that May is Melanoma Awareness Month, St. Mary's is doing something fun and special, right? Tell me about that.
Absolutely. So for the entire month of May, we're going to be doing a lot of sun safety events. We're going to be handing out sunglasses and sunscreen, and we're going to be educating the public on how to steer clear of melanoma.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so come to our website and you can find out more information on those fun events.
Wonderful. Well, definitely, everyone needs to check that out if you're interested in going to the sun safety events. And people can go to the website for more information on skin cancer, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful.
It's a great resource.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely,
appreciate it.
Absolutely, and we'll have more information available on all that and so much more on westernslopenow.com.